Alright, y'all, it's time for Hump Day Update. Happy Hump Day! Let's see. I'm exhausted on this Wednesday evening because I've done nothing but run, go, since Monday. Well, since Sunday. Yeah, since Sunday. um, we went and unloaded the truck and put it all in the fifth wheel. So yeah, that was fun. We're still in the process of cleaning the fifth wheel. So Monday I went out and carpet cleaned part of the fifth wheel. I've still got the bedroom carpet, half of the living room carpet, and then just the linoleum floors I've got to do. And then, of course, I've got to detail the bathroom a little bit. And I still have to clean the oven. I'm hoping I can get that done over the next few days. We want to have the fifth wheel moved, hopefully Sunday. With any freaking luck. That is my ultimate goal, is to have the fifth wheel moved by Sunday. So we shall see what happens. Yeah, I'm exhausted beyond belief. So Sunday, Brandy was sick of the four walls of this room. So we decided, well, actually, I guess it started Saturday. So Saturday, I got off work like super duper early. I got off at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Brandy ended up not having to go into work on Saturday, which was actually pretty nice. So he ended up not going into work on Saturday. And I got out of work around 3:30. Because we're over on man hours. So my boss let me go early. And so we went and got some sweet treats from Weezer Classic Candy. And then we went over and spent some quality time together. We ordered pizza. And then went over and spent some quality time together, just Brandy and myself, while we waited for the pizza. Had pizza Saturday night. Got up Sunday morning, and he was antsy-pantsy and wanted to get some stuff done and didn't really know what he wanted to do. And so we went and unloaded the truck. And went from there. And what did we do? We went and got food. Oh, we drove over to Caldwell. That's what we did. We drove over to Caldwell on Sunday.
We also got a new car.
I know. I'm getting there. Jesus. Okay. So we went over to Caldwell. On our way back from Caldwell, we're talking about we need a new vehicle. Because the vehicle we had was not going to pull a fifth wheel, ever. Even if we got a fifth wheel plate put in it, it didn't have enough oomph to do anything. So, plus it just really didn't fit our family at all. It was a 4-door vehicle, but it wasn't a full crew cab. It just had like the half. Yeah, it was horrible. It didn't fit us at all. So we talked, we hemmed and hawed, we went over to Phillips, we looked at what they had in their lot, looked them up, went over, test drove one with Phillips. They turned us down for loan. And we had originally looked at a Dodge Ram that it was white, it was 2018. We liked it, but it didn't have the steps, and it was pretty tall. So we went around, we hummed and hawed. We're like, okay, well, we didn't get this one. Okay, what's our next option? So it came around after talking with family that our next option was to go to Hometown Motors. So at 5:30, 6 o'clock Monday night, we went over to Hometown, and they worked with us. Yesterday, they were still working with us. Brandy came in a little bit defeated. He came into work because I had gone in yesterday, even though I felt like garbage, and we'll get to that in a minute. So, and he's like, okay, well, this is what they need. So we thought, okay, well, there's no way we can do this option, so no truck for us. So, but Brandon gets a hold of our sales rep that we're dealing with, and he comes up with some other options, and we've got a new truck, y'all. So that is our big announcement for Hump Day Update this week. We got a new truck. We love it. It's still going to be a couple weeks before we get our own football plate installed. So we'll go from there. Yes, Cassie. Yes. I get it. I know. You want to be included. It's okay. I will get there. And this is why I don't edit, because I get interrupted, and then it just, we just follow the trail. We follow the rabbit trail. So anyway, yesterday, and all the chaos, so I went into work yesterday feeling like absolute garbage. I woke up with a migraine because I was at the end of my cycle. So, last Wednesday I stayed home because my uterus was trying to kill me. So, 8 days later, because I didn't get the migraine at the beginning of said cycle, no, it saved it all up for the end. And I'm like, okay, super, I can deal with it. So I went into work. I go and I talk to my boss. I tell her what's going on, and she's like, okay, well, I'm looking for people to go home early. So she sends me to go do what I have to do, which is on Tuesdays I have to throw my tobacco order from Saturday and reorder for the next order day, which is tomorrow. Okay, so I go and do that. And then she lets me know, well, as soon as the closing boss comes in, I'm going to probably have you leave. So I finally get out of there at 1:30. We rush over to the dealership, sign a bunch of papers, because Brandy has to leave for work no later than 2:15, because his work is half an hour that direction. So we bust butt, get papers signed, but apparently we missed some paperwork. But, we still had the truck. We got the truck. Okay, so we moved everything from one truck to the other, got that all situated. He dropped me off at home. No sooner did I hit the door, start getting changed for my work clothes, than I went in and just was sicker than a dog. Yeah. And so for the rest of the day, I was camped out, either puking or showering, because my head hurt so bad. And so Monday night, after all of our running and everything, so this is my sunburn. Don't know how well you guys can see it on this. Okay. So I have an autoimmune condition known as Darier's disease. It is a genetic skin condition where I have a vitamin A deficiency, so my skin cells don't rebuild or regenerate like they're supposed to. So I'm allergic to the sun. I'm allergic to UV radiation. So yeah, this is basically what it does to me. So, wasn't able to get. I've tried to get into my dermatologist. So, the dermatologist that I started with back in 2019, he was the one that diagnosed my Darier's disease. And since moving, I now have to reestablish care with him, which I have to do through my primary care physician. So he had to send a referral, and it's just bounced back and forth and blah, 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 blah. I called him Monday, went into the doctor's office, the referral was finally sent. Yesterday morning, the dermatologist called me, set up an appointment, but it's not until September. So, luckily, when I went into the ER the other day, they were awesome enough to give me... So, this is what I have to use. Okay, well, I guess this week gets to be a 2-part hump day update because my phone totally cut me off. I don't know what it's doing. I'm running on normal video. This is being totally stupid. But anyway, I was telling you guys about Darier's disease. And this is what I have to use. What?
I can help you clip the two lips together.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, when we're done, we'll do that. So, this week might be a little bit edited. I don't know. I don't like editing, but apparently my daughter can do that. Well, Brandy Jo. Not that, you know.
Yeah, I'm way smarter than you.
Oh, that's true. Technology is not my friend.
Even though you're on your phone 24/7.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got this massive sunburn helping clean up the vehicle. So this is the worst one I've had in, well, I guess since 2019 when I was diagnosed. I mean, I would have flare-ups while we lived in Alabama, but nothing like this. So right now I've showered it and debrided the dead skin, and then Brandy Jo helped me put Aquaphor on it.
Disgusting.
I know, she hates it, but she does really good. And then when Brandy gets home, he'll help me do the rest. He'll put the steroid ointment on it before bed. But yes, yesterday I came home, I was sicker than a dog, pretty much lived in the shower. I couldn't sleep. I was watching Planet Earth, or Blue Planet. So, for those of you that don't know, those are my I'm sick shows. Those are my comfort shows, like 100%. Because I can put them on and I don't have to pay attention to them. And David Attenborough's voice just kind of lulls you gently into sleep.
So does Pedro Pascal.
And so I always put on Blue Planet or Planet Earth just to kind of, you know, relax and go to sleep. But I couldn't rest yesterday. I was like super restless just because my skin was on fire. So even though I had a massive migraine, my body, my body wouldn't let me shut down and go to sleep. So, yeah, there was that. So yeah, there was just a lot going on yesterday. And then this morning, my mom brought us mail. So we were up early. We had to be up early anyway. So got up to mom bringing me mail. Got ourselves rolling and out the door at like 8 o'clock. So we went over to Hometown so we could sign the paperwork. They weren't open quite yet. So then we ended up going all the way back out to where the fifth wheel is. Dropping off a few more things and finish putting away all the stuff that was that we had still had in the old Dodge. So finish dropping all that stuff off so that the kids would actually fit in the vehicle. Went back, signed paperwork, went to the DMV. It actually surprisingly did not cost me nearly what I thought it was to register the vehicle. I thought it was going to be like well in the hundreds, and no, it was under $100. So way to go, Brandy, you were right. Yes, and there's video evidence of me saying that. So let's see what else happened over in between this week. Cassie lost a tooth. That was one of her big things that she wanted us to say.
Can I show them?
No, we don't need to show them.
We're discussing.
Don't need to show them. But she lost a tooth. Excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness. So she lost her tooth, and then really nothing else big going on. The biggest thing is the truck. So the truck, and then the fifth wheel, and just moving forward, trying to... It's not an ugly shade of blue.
It is. No, that. Shut up,
Teenagers. Okay. So anyway... And then here in a couple weeks, it's back to school. I'm so excited. Hey.
Don't cuss, you're gonna get us sued.
We'll
cut that. We'll cut it out.
Oh my god, guys. I can't. Oh gosh. They have to go back to school. I want them to go back to school right now. They're driving me nuts, y'all.
When I go back to school, I'm going to have stage 3 depression.
See this face? I do this every day. What?
Shut up, Mom. You know nothing.
So, yeah. Yeah, life is just ridiculous with a preteen, and, you know, I just can't anymore. I've got 2 months until she becomes a teenager. And I'm already over it. Y'all, I'm already over it. So let's see. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, well, hopefully by the end of this week, we will have the fifth wheel moved where we need it. We're still trying to find a place. There's 2 places left that we haven't really gone to. We've ruled out one completely. Well, we've ruled out 2 completely. And the other 2 that are still in the running, they're really difficult to get a hold of. So we're hoping within the next couple days we can actually get in touch with them and see what all their requirements and stipulations are and go from there. And then, yeah, it's just hopefully. Ooh, I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully, everything will look a little bit more normal. I'll have a kitchen again. In a human-sized fridge. Instead of the little Barbie refrigerator that I have now. But anyway, guys. Oh, life has a way of coming back where you need it. And we don't get to know the journey. We don't get to know the journey until we've gone through it. We don't know why. So, obviously, there's a big why still to be answered, but I'm not as glued to that as I was last week. I'm working through it. It goes the way it has to go, and that's just how it's going to be. It's not for us to know. So I am choosing to live in the now and to move forward, making my life better and the life for my family better. But until next time, I will wander your way another day. Be kind to one another. And I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.